Hey everyone, this is Angie Norris with Angie's Adventures, and my YouTube channel is Tar Heel Thrifts for You. I'm Angie Norris, and I'm coming to you from the great state of North Carolina, which is the Tar Heel state. And tonight I'm going to be doing a book review about a book that I read earlier this month. This is the month of October. And the first book that I read in the month of October was third in the series of Thursday Murder Club mysteries. The name of this book was The Bullet That Missed by Richard Osman. And as I said, this is a series of books, and this was book number 3. And if you have not read The Thursday Murder Club, that's where you need to start. You need to seek that one out first, because that one really introduces you to our 4 main characters: Elizabeth, Joyce, Abraham, and Ron, who live in an upscale retirement village in England, in a small community out in England, outside of Kent, I believe is where it's set. But all books in the series, there's 4 in the series so far, center around these 4 main characters. And these 4 characters are senior citizens. They're in their 70s and early 80s. And they are just friends who happen to live in this retirement village. And in the first book starts out, the Thursday Murder Club, and it introduces you to the characters, starts telling you a little bit about their previous lives, where they had very active careers. One of our characters, Joyce, is a retired nurse. Elizabeth is the other female, and she is a retired British Secret Service MI5 agent. And then Abraham is a retired psychiatrist, and Ron was very active in the labor union and politics, was a labor union activist. So they all bring different traits and knowledge and skill sets to this friendship. And they meet every Thursday in the jigsaw room at the retirement village, and they go over cold case murders. Well, in the Thursday Murder Club, which is the first book, they actually have a current, unfortunately, real life murder that happens right there in the retirement village. And they are setting about the task of solving the murder. They become friends with 2 of the local police officers in the nearby town, and those characters flow through every book in the series. So this was the 3rd book, The Bullet That Missed, and in this book we see a little bit more of Elizabeth's background and some of the people that she knew in her previous life working as an MI5 agent. And so one of her previous co-workers pops back up in her life again and needs protection because of something that he's recently done. And that's how it kind of starts off. But there's another murder, and these 4 senior citizens are going to go about solving the murder. These books, this entire series, every book that I have read in the series, I have rated a 5-star. They are very well written. They are very easy to read. The chapters are short, and each chapter is told from a different character's point of view. So it's first person, but it changes characters and their perception of what is going on in the case at that time. One of the characters, Joyce, who is the retired nurse, every time we get to her chapter is actually written from the perspective that she is writing in a diary. So that's kind of neat as well. But this is a great series, and in fact, Netflix has just finished filming a Netflix movie about the Thursday Murder Club. It will not be coming out until 2025, but if you love a good mystery, and this is a very clean novel in the fact that there's really no foul language, there's no explicit sex scenes or anything like that in it. It's just a whodunit, and the characters are lovable, and you will fall in love with the characters. And I want to read everything written by Richard Osman. In fact, I have the 4th book, which is the final one in the series for now. There is another one coming out in 2025. And then Richard Osman also just released a different type of mystery that doesn't involve these 4 characters called We Solve Murders. And I pre-ordered that on Amazon when it came out. It came out in September. I haven't read it yet, but it is on my list to read because I think he is a magnificent author, and I think you will highly enjoy reading this mystery series if you're a mystery lover. 5-star rating, The Bullet That Missed. Y'all have a good night.